Hi, Oakland University Spanish students. My name is Allison Swanson, and I am the local McGraw-Hill representative. And I am based in Eastern Michigan, but mostly the Metro Detroit area. And I'm sorry I could not be there in person today to do this first day of class presentation, but I'm going to show you basically three things today. Number one, how to register into your course for Spanish. Number two, the difference between the different assignment types that are inside. Like, so what's the difference between your homework? I'm going to go through your homework just a little bit. And then the third thing is what to do if you run into technical problems while you're using Connect. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my instructor's website that they gave me. So this can either be in your syllabus on Moodle, or they could just give it to you and you might have to copy and paste it or type it all out. But you just really want to make sure that it's the exact same thing they gave you. If there's one little thing that's not right, it won't take you to the right place. So I'm just copying and pasting it. So you know you're in the right place because you'll see your instructor's name right here. You'll also see your section time probably. You'll know you're in the right place because you'll see your instructor mostly. You're going to click, you're going to ignore this part. You're going to click register now. Then you're going to give them your email address. Now this can be your oakland.edu one. This can be just your Yahoo, your Gmail, whatever you want to use that you're going to remember, that's what you should use. And then this next screen, you can either enter the registration code that you got inside your textbook from the bookstore. You can buy access online directly from us just by using your Visa, MasterCard, or American Express. Or you actually can use this free trial. It's called Courtesy Access, and it gives you 2 weeks for free. That's the best case scenario if you're waiting for financial aid to come in, you're waiting for some money, waiting to get paid, whatever that may be. This is our way of ensuring that you don't get behind in your homework. So actually, I'm going to log in using that, but eventually you will get kicked out if you use this, and you'll have to upgrade. Now, it will save all your work that you've done, but it just won't let you log back in after 2 weeks. So make sure you do actually buy the access code or buy directly from us. Click Start Courtesy Access. And it's just going to say, is this what you want? Make sure. And then it's going to say January 27th is how long I have to start my free trial. I'm going to click Continue. And then here, this is just like anytime you register for a new site the very first time. It's going to ask you to put in your email address one more time, make up a username and password. So just bear with me while I do that. I'm just going to make this McGraw representative. And then it's going to ask you for a security question. Detroit. And then here, just click accept. Let's just make sure that you agree to the terms of use and complete my registration. Oops, my passwords didn't match. To redo this. Okay, oops, and it's gonna make me accept. Again, complete my registration. And it says your courtesy access has been activated. If you already purchased, it will just say you have been activated. You can go to your course now. So I'm going to go to my course. And this is basically like I'm just a student, just like any of you inside of this Connect course. Sometimes messages pop up. You'll see all of your homework is laid out in a chapter. So you can see every single chapter has the exact same amount of stuff in it, and it seems like a lot, but know that each one of these assignments won't take you very long at all. So I'm going to give you the difference between these notebooks and this LS icon. So the notebooks, we'll go into that first. We'll pretend like we're doing homework. Now these assignments mirror your work. It's kind of like they're in the book. They're pretty static, skill and drill. You get 3 attempts to do them. These can be matching, they can be fill in the blank, but it's pretty much right or wrong, and you'll get some feedback about each one, so really there's no reason you shouldn't get 100% on these. Make sure that if you ever want to come back and work on it again, click save and exit, and then if you're ready to submit, hit submit, and then that will go to grading. But this is pretty much like just normal homework. The other type of assignment that's inside Connect is called Learn Smart. So in every chapter, there is this study module for vocab and grammar for every single chapter. And this is going to help you study in an adaptive way. So some things that you may use in your life right now that are adaptive, I always say Pandora is something that's adaptive. And actually this is way better than Pandora because this gets to know you even quicker. But when you give Pandora a thumbs up or a thumbs down, Pandora will start to know what kind of music you like and will start to sprinkle in things in different genres that you like and really gets to know you. LearnSmart works the same way. LearnSmart is going to know what you know and what you don't know, and it's going to help you more with the things that you don't know versus keep drilling you on the same stuff that you already know. So I'm just going to show you how that looks. And just give it a second here while it loads. There's a lot of content that it loads, so this part takes a little bit of time. But don't be, actually my internet's going really fast, so this is good. And it's loading. This first time it comes in, it's going to ask you for your alias, and this is just if you want to have like a different name. I'm fine with McGraw Representative. I'm surprised it hasn't been taken yet. So you'll see up here I have 40 items left to do, which means those are 40, not necessarily these questions or flashcards, but it's concepts. So I can get a fill in the blank, but I also have to fill in the blank, but I also have to ask or answer, do I know this answer? So if I just guess and I get it right, but I click no idea, the system's gonna know you didn't really know that, you just guessed. And that's really easy to do with multiple choice. It's harder to do with fill in the blank. So and let's just say like right here, I just made something up for the color black and I clicked I know it. It's gonna say no, and it knows that I'm lying to the system, so it's really gonna give me that one again. So now, sometimes it asks you the question and then makes you say if you know it or not. So really be honest with the system. It's gonna take you a lot longer to get through here if you lie to the system than if you're just honest with it. You'll also see once you start to get things right that your progress will move. You want your progress bar to be at 100% by the due date and time in order to get 100% of the points. But don't worry, it's not all or nothing. If, let's say you get 60% of the way through, you would get 6 out of 10 points at the due date and time. But the idea is that you're practicing this and you're really mastering the content. Students typically tell me this is their most favorite part about using this course and using Connect is that this LearnSmart really, really helps them learn. So yeah, that's kind of what the LearnSmart's all about. So it's different than regular homework because it's more about completion and actually mastering the content. Oh, I just wanted to point out too, remember how I signed up for courtesy access? If at any point I'm ready to pay, I just click upgrade to full Connect access at the top. And then that's where I can enter my code in that I got from the bookstore, or I can pay online with a Visa, MasterCard, or American Express. By the way, you'll have to ask your instructor how she or he feels about this, but you can go all digital. We have made it available to you to go all digital. There is a full ebook inside of Connect. So if you want to have a complete ebook, all of your homework, everything involved here, you have that, and you have it for 720 days. Okay, great. So you do not need to buy a new set of course materials. If you're going on to 115 after this, you can use the same Connect. It will recognize you when you go to register into your new course. It will ask you to pay again. And if at any time you do decide to go all digital, but you decide, oh my gosh, I really want a loose leaf version of the book, you can click right here and it will send you an upgrade of the loose leaf book. But the best way to get it, if you're going to get the book anyway, is the cheapest way to get it is just at the bookstore. The last thing I want to talk to you about really quick, I think I have 1 minute left, is about tech support. So the thing I always like to say about tech support is that we have really good tech support. So your instructor is absolutely not tech support. We do not expect them to be, and they don't expect to be. Our customer experience group is here for you. It's just like when you're setting up your iPhone for the first time, you're trying to, get your contacts over. Sometimes you have to call Verizon or whoever. Call our tech support during registration. If you have issues with the way it looks on your computer, if you're having issues with homework, call tech support first, 1-800-331-5094. In fact, just put this in your phone right now, 1-800-331-5094. The reason that CXG is so helpful is because, like I said, they can help you with registration, tech issues, how-tos, But it's always best to call them and not email. A lot of you will get savvy and just figure out that they have an email address. They do, but here's why. Let's say you email CXG and you say, I have an issue with this. Then CXG has to email you back. And unless you're sitting at your computer chatting with them basically via email, you're not going to get your issue resolved very quickly. It becomes very drawn out because they need to interact with you. The best bet is to call them and spend the 15 minutes on the phone, and 9 times out of 10, your issue is resolved very, very quickly. Save your ticket number too. If your issue is not resolved, give your ticket number to your instructor and they will provide it to me, Allison, and I will escalate the issue. Typically, I can get issues that are escalated resolved within 24 hours, but I hardly ever have to do it because CXG is pretty darn good at helping. Ticket numbers are 8 digits, and they are your receipt for the call. So don't even go to your instructor complaining about a tech issue unless you have that number first. That shows that you did your homework, and honestly, your instructor can't do anything without your ticket number anyway. So just don't even go to her or him unless you have that number. We are here for you. I'm going to go back and show you this number one more time, 1-800-331-5094. And that is the number that you should call if you have any issues. Have a great semester, guys. I'm excited that you're starting a brand new language class, and I hope you really enjoy it. Good luck.